every black and Latino person, right? Because blacks and Latinos are the same genetics beings, right? Fuck all them titles that the oppressors, them white racists gave us. Everybody with carbon in their skin, meaning if you go out there and you give life to the sun, if the sun feeds off your frequency, if you go stand in that sun and you start sweating and you feel and you get re-energized, you have carbon in your skin. If you don't have carbon in your skin, when you go in the sun, it's gonna cook your skin. You ain't gonna be able to take it. You're gonna have to put on suntan lotion. All right. The whole reason that the human being species had to put on suntan lotion because they are inorganic to the planet. Remember that. They are inorganic to the planet. All right. And we are going through a resurrection point. Kundalini energy is rising. So with the Kundalini energy rising, this is where the Great Awakening comes from. So, meanwhile, the analysts, the elites, they understand what the sun truly, genuinely does to the children. The indigo children is here right now. They understand that the more downloads that these extraterrestrial races and these light council beings feed through the sun, the ancestors of this God race, the stronger they gonna get. Their genetics will start to unthaw. When we came here as kids, they locked our genetics as babies with all the shots. See, the vaccine is not nothing new. You know, niggas was getting vaccinated as kids.
Exactly.
Like in Illinois, because I know everybody in here is not from Illinois, right? But we from somewhere in America with 3Ks, right?
Yep.
As babies, you know what I'm saying? We had to get shots every year just to go to school. So then vaccinating us, they had already been locking our EA.
He in the matrix now.
Say something. You just went
Latinos
go
got
out.
carbon in their skin, right? We don't have DNA. We have DEA. They'll never tell you that on Google, right? They ain't gonna never tell us nothing about us that's great because anything about us is gonna always be considered bad. You know, we don't have our face on no historic monuments, nothing geared toward great creations in a little man-made world. It's all white faces, right? So when Corona comes, let's focus. We in resurrections. We're going through a resurrection. All right, our species is being resurrected. Right. So when Corona hits, it was really just a code for them, and they wanted to keep us out the in the house. All right. Why did they want to keep us in the house? Because all of the upgrades, all of our genetic upgrades and the celestial energy that's pouring into our avatars, we wouldn't be able to get that if we in the house. So coronavirus was the code, and then that's why they was like everybody go in the house. They had everybody in the house, and if people remember, they never took us off lockdown. We took ourselves off lockdown,
Right.
right?
Right.
With the George Floyd shit, like they were like, all right, everybody go in the house for like a month. Niggas was in the crib, shit was shut down, and then George Floyd hit, and niggas took to the streets all over the planet. Now, if the Kundalini energy hadn't been rising, give a fuck what happened to George Floyd. Niggas still we wouldn't have responded like that. That was a planet thing. Like, people got to go back to that.